Dream Real on Broadway.
Oh man, Singing in the Rain.
I would have to say the MC in Cabaret.
Todd?
Wow. Ursula.
Next question. This question is for Brad and Ian. Brad and Ian, which of you wrote Azimio's brilliant lines, and will Azimio have more of a prominent role this season, kind of like Karofsky?
Yeah. We switch off.
Both did, yeah, those, yeah.
But yeah, he's great. Such an awesome character. Named after an actual guy that went to Brad's high school.
He's a buddy of mine, Azimio Rashad, yeah. And no, we switched off on that one. And we don't know about Azimio coming back next year. We don't know.
Thanks for the question. Next.
Hi, I have a two-part question for Darren. Were you disappointed that you didn't get to sing the Disney song in the finale? And also, which Disney song would you like to perform?
Man, that's a loaded question. If anybody knows me, I'm a huge Disney fan. I don't know. I would be intimidated to sing a Disney song. I think Disney's a tough machine to get a hold of, as far as rights are concerned, I think. But I don't know. I would want to sing probably something from Aladdin, man. So like, ask me in like 5 minutes, I'll change my mind. But yeah, if that ever happened, I would definitely freak out.
Next question.
Hi, Brad. I just want to say I'm a huge Nibatuck fan. Thank you so much for that show. Amazing in that show. And my question is for the whole cast. I wanted to know, what part of yourself do you see in your characters on the show?
Oh, good question.
Well, I look like Mike Chang.
A lot.
Look very similar.
Very similar. I mean, I feel he's a stand-up guy. You know, Mike Chang. He stood up for Kurt, and you know, I hope we get to explore a little more of that, because I like to stand up for my friends. But I mean, outside of that, obviously the love for dance and stuff like that, and we do put a little bit of ourselves into it, and I know the writers do that as well. So. Yeah.
Daughter, you at all like Coach Bieste?
In some ways, yes. In some ways, no. I mean, I'm a big gush. But as far as like the mean side of her, I can be, but not so much. And as far as like some of the stuff that she's been through in her life, I can relate to. So a little bit, yes.
We love you! Yeah!
Was that you, Miriam? Next question.
Hi, this is for Harry. Huge fan of your dancing. Think you're super incredible. All the Step Up movies you are awesome in. You and Brittany come from dance backgrounds. If you guys were kind of in the dance scene prior to the show together, like the LA dance scene before being cast together?
It's a funny story is, well, I guess Heather there's this convention, dance convention now. I was one of the teachers in it, and apparently she brought this up to me that I taught her dance when she was at the convention. So we had that like connection that we didn't find out till I think like 4 months ago. So it was funny, but yeah, we knew of each other. It's a small world, and you know, Zach knew both of us and brought us in.
Next question.
Hi, do you feel that, this is for the writers, do you feel that the original creativity and stuff has been lost a little bit by the popularity that it's gained?
How do you spend your days? No.
The stories that are coming out are going to really knock your socks off. I think it's some of the most. It's going to be the most extraordinary season ever. The next one. So
the onus changes. I mean, you never sit down to. We didn't sit down to write a phenomenon. Nobody sits down to write like I'm going to write a thing that's going to weirdly hit the cultural stratosphere and like change the zeitgeist for a generation. Like nobody does that. We like sat down to write a show about a high school. So it changes it, I suppose, but I think it's wonderful to be sitting here like looking at it like a bajillion pairs of eyes who all care as much as you guys do about the show is fantastic, and you wouldn't trade that. Yeah.
Next question.
Hi, my question is for Darren and the writers. Is there going to be a Starkid crossover?
I don't think the boys know what Starkid is. So for anybody, just to might not, it's a shameless promotion, but I don't know. I'll say probably not. We'll probably keep those worlds separate, just if anyone's confused. That will be.
Next question.
Sorry. Hello, I just want to thank you all for writing the show. You've really inspired a lot of people. But my question is for the writers as well as Dot. Last season, Will gave Coach Bieste her first kiss, and I wondered if you had anything planned for like a relationship and something that boosted her confidence to go out and explore the chances of finding love.
We haven't, to full disclosure, we haven't thought about it. We've thought about it, we haven't come up with anything yet, but it's certainly out there. We get what people love so much about Coach Bieste, which is her vulnerability, which is what I think is what's best about Dot as an actress. I think that she has, I was telling her about it last night, she spent a lot of time playing the obvious character for her, and I think that knowing her, she's literally the mushiest person I've ever met. She's one of the softest, most vulnerable people.
And can literally crush you.
While crying. So she's crying and telling you she loves you, and she's smothering the air out of you. And so we're really interested in exploring those parts of her as a performer, because I think that's what makes people really fall in love with her. And so that, I would imagine, would be a part of what we would do.
What's Sue going to be up to this season, Brian?
Oh, Sue's running for Congress, in case you didn't hear. On the Sue Sylvester Liberty for America party. Is running for an open seat in the 4th Congressional District because Ken Heart Attack Wygand died. That's what Sue Sylvester will be doing.
And how will that fold back into the school and the kids?
Tune in.
I think the idea is, she's taken destroying Will in the Glee Club at a local level, and now she's trying to take it to a more national level. That's sort of why I think small. Sue always thinks bigger.
And she doesn't want to just end the Glee Club. She wants to end Glee Clubs. Sue is running on a no arts platform, which is horrifyingly not so bizarre a platform to run on. So she'll be trying to take them out at big time.
Can you give us a sneak peek at one of her bitchiest lines from the season coming up?
I don't know. You wrote a Sue's Corner recently.
We can come back to it.
No. She sees a purple piano and then wants it removed because she thinks it should be in a museum because she suspects that Liberace died on it.
Harsh. Next question.
This one's for Kevin. Coming from fame in Mortal Kombat,